We are making a video about how to solve a system of equations using a table. So I'm going to start with the first one from tonight's homework, assignment 65. You're welcome. And I'm going to type desmos.com, D-E-S-M-O-S. And then I click start graphing. And this screen appears. Who do I need to mute? Okay. And then I'm going to type in my first equation, and I don't have to type in the y equals part, but I can. So I can type y equals negative 6x plus 300, and that's my first equation. And then I type this gear, and then click table. And that makes a table with the first couple values from that first equation. And then I need to either arrow over or click over and type the second equation. Y equals negative 12x plus 480. Negative 12x plus 480. And I just have to make sure, it won't work if you type y equals. So you just type, Adi, do you know why that's the case? I haven't looked into it.
Not really, but it shows X, so then it's like an input-output table, so it wouldn't require Y.
So this gives me my table, and if I want to get bigger, I just push enter. If I want to get smaller, I have to type it myself. Adi, do you know how to know if I should be getting bigger or smaller? Correct?
No.
Like, how do you know that I'm not just going the wrong direction?
Well, there's a trick that I use. So in one of the cases, they will get closer and closer together.
Right.
And you have to go to the point where they're like really close together. And then at one point, they'll be exactly the same.
Right. So I'm going to tell you that I know for this first problem, I'm not going to make my X big enough, but I do have to, I do have to get bigger because look, like when X is 0, the two lines are 180 apart. But then now when X is 14, they're only 96 apart. So they're getting closer. So I'm not showing you the solution, but I do have to keep getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah, and you can maybe make a big jump, like maybe you could do 14 to 19.
And see if it's passed. And also, so if you thought you needed to go down, you have to type it yourself, at least as far as I know. And then Adi pointed out this whole thing with the second one. You can't just type into the table the second equation. Because you are only typing in the right-hand side and it has to be in slope-intercept form. So Adi, what do you have to do?
So what you have to do is subtract 3 from both sides. So you isolate the y.
Right. So you're going to solve it using a table the same way. You're just going to first solve it for y.